hands whatsoever. I'm saying it. No hands whatsoever.
Okay, usually, that's Nigeria 99. I mean, from everything you've said, you don't seem too impressed with Issa Hayatu's
I said he has no information. We didn't benefit from him.
Okay,
and that is the truth.
As a country?
As a country.
Okay, fair enough. So obviously you're backing Nigeria's decision to support Ahmad Ahmad.
Yes.
Well, what are his chances? Issa Hayatu's been in charge since 1988. They've only contested against him twice. He's won convincingly. What are the chances of Ahmad Ahmad actually, unseating Issa Hayatu?
You might as well ask, what were the chances of Faratino against Blatter? Right? It was youth versus listen, that was what played out.
Yeah, Blatter was in a bit of
yes. Blatter was on the other side. It was fading out. So if he could beat Blatter, who has been in the system as a Secretary General to Avalanche, then graduated to be the president of FIFA and stayed there for that long time. So I can see this one just coming. He just went from FA president to be CAF president. That's all. If it was not because of the unforeseen thing that happened to our representative, both in CAF and in FIFA, this one would have just been a walk-in for Nigerian candidature.
But from
as a CAF president.
Okay,
yeah.
So if I may come in here, from what we've seen so far, I mean, we saw a release, by kind of members of, some people who are actually in CAF in terms of match commissioner and all that, who are actually backing Issa Hayatu. And one of the names, the one you talked about, Imo Sadamonemen, who was in CAF and FIFA before, although he has been suspended for 2 years, his name was even among those people actually rooting for Issa Hayatu. So I'm thinking, what if he was there? Would you have? He's not supporting, Pinnick decision, and also the fact that some people are actually saying Pinnick shouldn't have come out openly to say he's supporting Ahmad Ahmad.
Excuse me, it has nothing. If you want to say A, just say A.
Okay.
Black is black.
No need for discretion.
Don't maneuver and try. Just say it as it is, and that is what the game of football is. We have been calling football basketball. In most cases, we have not been bold enough to come and say, this is football and this is how it should be administered. This is how it should be played. Hence, you have policy somersaults all the time in football. If we have been rigid and steadfast in our policy in football, because I keep hearing people saying, there is no policy, there is no sports policy in the country. I laugh. It's just due to ignorance. There's been policy. And if we had stuck with that, during my time, we're number 5 in the world. Where are we now?
Okay.
No, what position are we now? The latest FIFA ranking.
At least we entered the top 50.
Good. You're 50. We were 55. I mean, we were number 5. You understand? Because we had a policy we stuck with. And that policy was that we were going to open up our league. Our league was to open up to professionalism, professional football. We said any team registering to participate must have a feeder team. It was a policy. Must have a feeder team. We maintained that one for 2 years. I know Iwanya who had a feeder team. All these other teams had feeder team. They were all there. The feeder team is you have the younger ones coming, you used to feed your this team. It got to a stage when they jettisoned that policy. They were not, because the club didn't like it. It gave them extra expenditure. So they now said they want something to take it off. What do? We now had death of players in Nigerian football. Because by FIFA calculation, we were supposed to be having 66 tested footballers in international scene every year. That is, you go by their under 17, okay. Under 19 now, okay, under 17, under 20, and then under 23
of the Olympic team.
So it's 22 players to produce every year. You don't hook, you don't poach from one grade to the other. So they are supposed to give you. We're supposed to be having 66 tested players.
Every year.
Every year. What do we have? We were using those under 17. We will carry them to under 20. That is what I was saying. Carry them to under 20, then carry them to under 23. And then they were, at the same time, the same players playing for you in all these age group were playing for you in the Super Eagles. So where do you get your players? So that was what I said, there were dearth of players. So when I start hearing that there's competition between, you have parallel presidents of NFF, the people are not serious. They're not working. They're not looking at the objective of the game. Which other, if you look at, let me just take you to Premier League. If you look at Arsenal, look at Man United, Manchester City, all this, they all have feeder team.
Yes.
It's when they want a quick fix, they start looking for proven players, key players from abroad that they can pay millions for. But that is not what football is about. So back to your question. This fellow has not been of any help to even regional football. Where is WAFU today? Does WAFU still exist? It doesn't exist. But there was an organization called West African Football Organization in this sub-region. So if you are there as a CAF president, you should be looking down like a headmaster and say, what is happening to these people? Let us see what is happening here. Give them more competition to bring more players up. It's not there. You see, the West African side of our football within this continent, yes, it does not exist again.
Okay. So you just hold your thought there. We'll get back to you. We'll go for a break now. We'll come back. Our captain, group captain Obakpolor is still in the house, so we'll continue talking about FIFA and also issues in Nigerian Football Federation.